I found a fingerprint in clay, and it is this one right here. The first thing to take care of is my green chalkboard wall. All of these from here on over to the end, I'm gonna put up for sale. This right here is all the clay that I have left that I am actually gonna do the dinnerware project with. It is white porcelain and black porcelain from Clay Planet, and let's see how this rolls. I have my kiln loaded and I am ready to get it started to fire. Oh, there's no power on, so let me take care of that. Okay, it's 58 degrees in here. Nice and warm, actually. I want to go slow. I thought it would be fun to share the thoughts I was having on the wheel at the time I was throwing the cups. It's hard to share because I have a fan going and I know my copyright music is in the background and you know how that goes. But this week I got a phone call that really caused me to reflect on my past and why I'm making YouTube videos and what is my purpose for doing them. And it's really interesting because it started out for me. It started out because I needed to learn how to throw on the wheel, but more so because I don't know if any of you know this, but at the time I had just recovered or was still recovering from a serious illness, and that illness caused some panic and anxiety. So I needed community with people, I needed accountability, I needed to learn how to throw on the wheel, I needed to find a hobby to relax. There were a lot of things that were coming into play at that time. And as that year went on with the 365 cups, I began to heal and get stronger and stronger. And I'm still using this as a healing journey today. I'm still, getting stronger and growing. And I feel it was all just a great blessing to have so many people come along with me on the journey. So here I am today making a cup. And I thought, how many of these do I need to make? I know a lot of people come here for how to, and that's great. There are so many amazing potters out there, and I could refer you to some dynamic, exciting ones if you need to know how to do something. But this made me realize I'm actually here for the why. My pottery journey is more a why to. Why am I throwing? Why do I want to learn how to do this? And then it changed more so into who else is like me? Is there anyone else out there that is just trying to relax or just trying to find a hobby and a skill that's fun, that can take up your mind and get your mind off of negative things or steer it in a better direction? I'm sorry sometimes I'm not the super how-to gal, but in the other side of things, I always promise to just share the real me and the real journey. And I love pottery and I love throwing on the wheel and finding my relaxation here. I want to thank you all for joining me. This has been such an amazing journey. Super grateful. So I'm going to ask you a question, and then I want you to pick the one that suits you best. You need something hot to drink, and you go in the cupboard. Which cup are you going to pick?
And the handle has like a good firm grip so that it also keeps your hand from touching the hot surface of the cup.
You need something cold to drink. Which cup would you pick?
Because they're smaller in size, and I'm not a huge fan of plastic.
I would have to say this one. It's saying like this bowl, it's just the right size.
Dad's favorite cold cup.
Cold cup.
Hot cup. And cereal bowl. Let's see if you get that one. 100%. Okay, these are my 3 picks of favorite hot, cold, and bowls.
fired for 12 hours. So 12.12 hours and 0.09 minutes. Yay! You know what? This looks different. I don't know if you can see it, but it has little speckles in it.
I finally got a chance to explore this week a little bit in the direction I'd like to go with my ceramic artwork. I'm trying out a technique that has to do with using slip as you would an acrylic paint and a palette knife. So what I decided to do is I was going to take some underglaze and mix it with some sturdy slip and try to apply it to a it's not leather hard. Yeah, you know what? It might be considered leather. A little softer than leather hard. But what I'm going to do is mix it up, and I'm not trying to mix it up solid. I want to leave some of the white streaks of the stoneware in it, so when I apply it, it gives it kind of a depth and a dimension to it. I really should have used a flat palette to mix it. You know, hindsight is always crystal clear. But the expressions that it puts on top of the surface is what I was really looking for. The whole process I was hoping to try would be to put slip on top of the clay and then go back with a wash after it's been bisque fired and add a little more color to it then, and then add more color to it after that, and maybe use some wax. Personally, I think I might try shellac, because when we did that with the project, it really worked out well, a lot better than my wax works for me. So I'll probably end up using that. Okay, I'm just really applying it here like you would to a painting. And I did a couple of them, my first ones ever, and I had so much fun. So I thought, oh, I could not wait to try this in clay. I also wanted to try carving. I started out knowing I wanted to make a tree out of this. I have a certain way that I make a tree, and my goal was to use as much of the slip as I could to create the texture of the tree, but then to carve some of the clay out to create more texture. I'll expand it from here, but this was just my very first try at it. I'm just going to let this dry, and then I'll go ahead and I'll bisque fire it with the test tiles that I have coming up. I can't wait to do that. I got a fun little surprise today. Shreddings. I wanted to make some paper clay with the porcelain. So I have this. I'm not using it right now, but I just wanted to share that I actually got the paper today, and I have it setting aside, and I'll process it after I watch some videos on how to actually do it correctly. Well, that's it for this week's Hobby Potter Weekly. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back next week. Actually, you know what? I'll be back on Friday, and I will have that black porcelain and white porcelain video. We're going to make some test tiles together, and I can't wait to see you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.